to you.
What is going on, everybody? My name is Raging Fury 555, and today bringing you guys a brand new video. And today we'll be looking at a no legendary 20-win or 20-1 win deck I've been using, and it finally worked for me. First try I got to 17, and finally I got to 20-1. I was at 19-0, but I made a careless mistake. I got a little bit cocky and I lost one time. So 20-1, pretty good. So today I'll be showing you some replays, I guess, about how to use it and how to use it against really popular meta decks. So our first replay will be against a minor chip deck, which has been very popular recently. I'm pretty sure Tag was streaming it and it got a lot of popularity from Tag. So now a lot of people are using it. So you want to pump up first, like usual. Pumping up really important, and you're going to want to pump up. You're going to want to stay away from your golem at first, because if you put down your golem during single elixir time, you can leave yourself really vulnerable and you're going to be having a lot of pain if he gets at you hard. So right here I'm just making a little push using my battle ram and my minions, trying to do some work here, not using my golem yet. I don't want to use my golem until double elixir time, and I just want to keep pumping up because I know he has minor and poison. So right here we know he has poison, we know he has minor, so I have to put my pump right next to my king tower. And be careful, never put your pump at the corner, or else you're going to lose a lot of elixir. You're going to make a negative elixir trade, which is not good. So right here, he is going to chip away at my pump. I'm going to get a couple elixir from my elixir pump, and now I'm going to finally put my pump down, because, not my pump, my golem, because now I know I have a steady elixir advantage. So I want to put down my golem once I have an advantage and push on hard at him. So he does have Inferno Tower, so I'm going to use my triple musketeers to try and take it out, try and distract his Inferno Tower. And usually what you want to do is, when you see an Inferno Tower, you either want to counter it using Battle Ram, use Battle Ram as a distraction or a double push. So either your Battle Ram or your Golem will get to his tower, or you can use Minion or Minion Horde to distract him and get a lot of value. So right here, I'm going to use my minions, but I'm going to make a bad trade here because he does have poison. So I'm going to lose out here. I'm going to have to put down another Golem. We're in double elixir time, so I do have an advantage. So now I'm going to put my triple musketeers again, and now I know he has an Inferno Tower. So I'm going to try and use my minions to distract his Inferno Tower. So right here he makes a smart play using his Inferno Tower right next to his tower, but I do have my battle ram as backup, and I'll be able to get to his tower. Now just pushing in using my minion horde, because I know I baited out his poison, and now I can get a 1-0 crown lead. Pretty good stuff. And we'll look at some Expo decks and maybe a Pekka deck. Pekka's pretty easy to counter. You don't want to let his Pekka attack your triple musketeers. You want to bait out his Pekka first, which is very simple. So now we're going to look at a Expo deck. Let me find it. Okay, here we go. So once you get to about 14 wins, you're going to see a lot of Expo. And Expo can be really deadly, even if you have Golem, because if you mismanage your elixir, you can not have a proper defense against Expo, and you're gonna lose out. You're gonna lose the tower against Expo, and you will play defense after you lose your tower, and it's basically GG and you have lost. So right here I got lucky. He exposed his Expo pretty early, so I'm gonna put down my Golem. at the perfect time, and now all I gotta use is my minion horde to take out his golem. So right here I'm gonna use my minion horde, take out his inferno dragon, and I'm looking pretty good here. I'm gonna use my goblins for a counter push, and yeah, so he did use a log, pretty good by him, but my golemites will get a little bit of damage off of him, giving me a little bit of value. We're pretty much tied up here. I'm a little bit ahead, but I just need to last till double elixir time and I'll be all good. So I do have to pump up no matter what. I'm gonna let him do a little bit of damage on my tower, but I do have battle ram to counter his expo, so not all is lost. So right here I'm going to use my minions and my battle ram to make a push here. I'm going to take out his expo before it does too much damage to my tower. And yeah, we lost half of our tower, but now we have a solid elixir advantage. We're up by maybe 8 elixir right now, quite a bit. He will fireball us, and now since we haven't used our triple musketeers, we have a huge advantage. He does not know we have triple musketeers, so basically you can use your pump either to bait out lightning or fireball, and then later use your triple musketeers to go on a heavy counter push. It's basically GG. So right here I'm using my minions and my golem for a huge counter push here. My golem is coming at him full health, so he basically has no push against me to take me out, and I'm probably going to take out the tower here. I can't remember. I got it down pretty severely. And right here I'm going to use the 1-2 musketeer trick. So right here I know he has fireball, but I don't want him to fireball my musketeers, which are going down the right lane. So I'm going to bait out his fireball, making him attack the 2 musketeers he needs to take down. So I have 1 musketeer going down the right lane, and I have 2 musketeers going down the wrong lane, but he is forced to fireball my wrong musketeers. So now I have 1 strong musketeer going down the right lane, if it makes sense to you. So right here he is forced to fireball my 2 musketeers, and now I have 1 solid musketeer going down at his right tower, and it is pretty much GG here. I'm just going on a full on counter push, and yeah, I won basically. Not too hard. Expo can be tricky if your opponent is really good, but right here I was able to pull a victory 1-0. Our last replay will be against a Pekka deck, very popular, above 10 wins. Could be really tricky to defend against if you have triple musketeers or golem, but right here I'll be showing you how to take him out. So right here, first rule, never give up your win condition until you know you have a heavy advantage, like you know you baited out his rocket or fireball or lightning, or you're up by a lot of elixir. So right here I'm just making very baby pushes. I don't want to get too committed and give him my win condition. I want to be very careful. So right here I'm just using my battle ram, using my goblins, making him think I'm using triple musketeers minor, which I am not. So right here I'm just wanting to keep pumping up, hoping he will give up his win condition. It's all about patience, really. So right here, pumping up, he will play his bandit or minor. Yeah, he did a bandit minor poison, I'm pretty sure. So right here I will have to use my battle ram on defense, but it will work out really good for me. I use my battle ram really well, and now I have a strong counter push going, and I'm going to be able to take down his tower. So right here is where I made my mistake. You never want to give up your tower. I mean, you can sacrifice your tower if it has like maybe 100 health or even 200, but never sacrifice a 1200 HP tower, because right here he will take down my tower because I didn't want to bother defending it, and now I got in a bit of a tight spot. He has my tower down, and I don't have a big advantage against him because he has a direct counter against me. So now I'm going to play my best, but because he has Pekka, he can easily beat me if he knew how to play correctly. So yeah, never give up your tower, never give up half your tower for no reason at all. And right here it was basically all luck, but as I said before, you always want to want to have him draw out his Pekka and then later take it out using your triple musketeers. If he has lightning, bait out his lightning using your elixir pump and then later put down your triple musketeers and get down his tower. And yeah, pretty simple. Just practice it a lot and you'll get the hang of it. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like down below, subscribe for more content, and until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.